Hold on. Mary, I think it's going to work. Okay. All right, here we are.
Hi, Marianne. Let me know if you want me to start.
Okay, I think, do I need to shut YouTube down so we don't have that weird delay?
I don't hear it.
Okay, Winnie, I think
I
we're
don't hear
good.
it either.
Okay, awesome. How's everybody doing? I'm calling to order this meeting today, which is March 28th, Monday at 6:33 p.m. Everybody got agenda? Any adjustments to the agenda, Shanda? Okay,
No.
good. So next up, approval for our February 2022 meeting minutes. Did anyone have time to review the meeting minutes? Good. Would anyone like to make a motion to approve the February 2022 minutes?
I make a motion to approve.
Perfect. Oh, I did not take a roll call, but we'll do it right after the approval of the May minutes. Okay.
I second the
Anybody-
motion.
Sorry?
Oh, I second the motion to approve the minutes.
Perfect. So Marian motion to approve the February 2022 minutes, second by Gina. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Okay, we have no no's, so that's good. Let's take a roll call, taking a step back. We have Marian. Is Arissa here? Nope. Okay. We have, do we have Jennifer?
I'm here.
Oh, do we have Marianne?
Yeah.
No,
I
sorry.
think we have Mary.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why I saw the name.
That's okay. I'm here.
Gina? Yes.
Yeah.
Katie? No. I see John.
Nope.
Is Casey here? Yes. Rachel here too.
I am here.
Perfect. Am I missing anybody?
Yeah, and I think Mary Ann did say she was going to be traveling. I think she's traveling to visit her daughter.
Okay. Good. Moving on to the citizen comments. Shanda, were there any citizen comments received for this meeting?
No, did not receive any.
Okay, thank you so much. Moving on to next, Center for the Arts update. Shanda, back to you. Do we have any Center for the Arts update?
Yes, we actually do. We have several exciting things going on, and I would love to invite everyone to come check out the new art exhibit. The new gallery is up, and it's all Sherwood local photographers. That was kind of an exciting opening as people walk through the doors. People usually can see what the photos are guessing where each photo is taken. So it's kind of fun. It's very local, which is nice. And the summer classes are all up online. So if you have any kids in your life or have any kids in your neighborhood, we're offering a full spate of 8 weeks of full day and half day summer camp offerings. I'm thrilled. This is our first full time back since 2019, and bigger than ever, more classes than ever, lots of opportunities. And if you have any teens ages 15 or over, we are looking for volunteer teen counselors to be on our leadership team of, cool, enthusiastic older teens who help out with being teacher assistants and camp counselors for the kids who are here for a full day camp. So that is happening. The lanterns are down. We took down the Lantern Festival, and it was sad to see it go, but I have everyone's lanterns here. If you would like to take your lanterns home, I know Jennifer came and got hers, and John got his, and I took mine. So if you have any, and Rachel, we have all your classes.
I need to come and get them. Are you open tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, we're here every day from 9 to 6.
9 to 6, okay.
So, yeah. So you have yours all set aside, and hopefully kids will hang them in their room and enjoy them. But the lanterns are here. We did try to keep the ones that we knew who they belonged to, just in case you all wanted them. So that's the exciting news. We had a huge full house of people on Sunday for the Murray Irish show, which Mary handled like a pro. Mary, you said there were at least 200 people who bought tickets just that day.
Yeah.
Full. So
It
that
was very full.
Yeah, very big deal. Probably our biggest family matinee series for a couple of years. So I'm going to assume that audiences will keep coming and that people are hungry for live events. And the next one is April 16th, and you all are invited. It's the Portland Taiko group, which is an amazing, professional Taiko drummers out of Portland, and they were scheduled in 2020. Contracted with them in 2019. We have to keep canceling and kicking it down the road, and they are finally coming on April 16th. And for that show, they are asking that everyone either show proof of vaccination or have a fresh negative COVID test, and audiences will be masked for that particular show. So I hope people can come. I'm so excited to have them there. We've been talking with Portland Taiko for a long time. So that's my news from the center. If there are any questions, let me know.
I don't have a question, but I do have a comment. So I did downloaded the PDF for the summer schedule, and oh my God, those classes are mind blowing. They're so awesome. I gave it to my son, and he pointed like 4 of them. I'm like, I don't think I can afford 4 of them.
I was looking at them just now too. It looks great.
They're really good.
I'm so excited. Well, and big kudos to Leah Burgess for, we call it Tetrising all of that calendar together and building some really great relationships with organizations. I'm so excited for this summer. It's going to be the summer that we've dreamed of for a few years. So it's fun. Any other thoughts, questions? No? I will take myself off.
Thank you, Shanda, for the update. Next up, we have the console update. Is Sean online? Counselor Sean? No?
I spoke with him today, but I don't know that, I'm not sure if he can make it.
We can always come back if he joins us later, right? Next up, we have the summer community art discussion by Shanda again. Can't wait to hear all about it.
Great. So this is something that I would just love to have a a substantive conversation with all of you, hopefully about. I know Marianne had put down some details in writing, details about perhaps using the gravel lot in front of the building as a summer solstice nature-inspired art gathering. It's pretty in-depth, but we haven't been able to sit down and actually look at all of those nuances together. So I'd love to start a discussion with cultural arts about any ideas that you all have as a body for celebrating summer solstice and perhaps aligning with the June 23rd Art Walk, which happens right around the beginning of summer solstice, and kicks off the summer of classes and all the things that we're doing here at the center. That's in a few short months. It's going to come very quickly, but I would love to know if anyone has some strong opinions or some creative ideas that we could talk about as a group. And the idea is something large scale that the community could participate in as they're walking around downtown for Summer Art Walk. In the past,
I have one.
Oh, good. Casey has one.
I have been to Oregon Humane Society Doggy Dash, I guess, a couple years ago. I really loved the activity, and it was canceled because of COVID. So I was wondering maybe we can have one in Sherwood, like, artwork with dog, your pet, that could be cool.
What did they do with the Doggy Dash? Explain more.
Actually, they just have the name tag or number tag for each dog, 001, 002, and just walk, not really like a marathon things, but just have a walk around the waterfront park in Portland downtown. Yeah.
I've been to it. It's really, really fun. I was thinking about how to actually bring in sort of the solstice event part of it. It'd be fun to have sometimes with the Doggy Dash, they have a contest for dressing up your dog, it's really cute. But you could, if we wanted to go with that idea, there's things you can do with your pets to dress them up as a summer solstice related theme. I also wanted to point out too that the park up at what's it called? Snyder Park is actually been built so that the summer solstice, the alignment of the seating is in alignment with the solstice of the sun when it comes up along that alignment for winter and summer solstice. So that's just something that maybe if people are down in the downtown area, they could also be directed to some solstice event that occurs up at the top of the park and watch the sunset down directly over in alignment with that one particular feature. I can't remember what it's called. It's the sitting area for between the playground and the water feature. And then the other thing, that would be fun to do is for conceptually for especially for children and adults too, to understand the passing of time in the solstice. It would be fun to do something around the town that would represent the phases of how we travel through time and different stations throughout the city that represents solstice. And we could even do the Doggy Dash around that. I don't know. Just throwing out ideas. There's so much you can do. I'm on a website right now that's talking about different ideas for the solstice.
I like the idea of different stations set up around town because that's literally what we're trying to entice people to walk around downtown and visit different spaces. That's interesting.
Jennifer, are you looking at the one that they said to visit Stonehenge? We put a little makeshift Stonehenge in the gravel lot.
You know, that is so funny you brought that up, John, because I'm just now see that. Visit Stonehenge or watch the Stonehenge 2021 live stream event. Yeah, you can set up your own Stonehenge. That would be really, really cool to send the parking lot, build a Stonehenge.
Is it with structures, like build a structural Stonehenge and then, or is it digital?
I think I was just in general talking about building a Stonehenge. We've got all those lovely pipes sitting up there in your attic.
Yeah, it does look like it just says visit Stonehenge or watch the Stonehenge live stream event. Okay, so it's a live stream of the solstice event at Stonehenge. Yeah. There's designing flower crowns, like a midsummer wreath. Making flower crowns. Making a solstice sun catcher. Those are all craft ideas. Oh. You know what?
Oh, go on.
Oh, I was just going to say, have you ever used photo paper? And Casey, maybe you know art, right? You know that photo paper where you can overlay, it's photosensitive to light, and you can lay leaves or flowers on it, expose it to the sun, and then it really creates this really neat image of whatever you put on the paper. You lift that off and it allows you just expose it to the sun, and then whatever is not exposed to the sun, i.e. the plants or leaves that are on the paper, end up, with this really creative art piece using.
Actually, I have no idea about that.
Oh,
sorry. I have no idea about that. Sorry.
Yeah, just throwing stuff out.
Is everybody available on June 23rd, which is a Thursday evening, to physically be present and to perhaps help facilitate an art project?
I'm out of town, but I could help prep it beforehand.
Same thing. I'm out of town, but I can help prep as well.
Okay.
And I think I will be around.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I will let you know if I have time.
I know, I'm just looking at the calendar that hangs over here. I know we had a chalk artist come out one time and do a large chalk piece. I think it was for Peace. It was a fall art walk, and it was around Peace Day. And there was a big peace message on there. And I know there are, since then, I've gotten to know several professional chalk artists who live in the area. We could create some kind of a piece that would perhaps stay out there, stay out on our cement patio as well, to kind of kick off summer Art Smart camp.
Would that be with chalk that would stay for a while?
Yeah, or with the what is it? It's the better chalk. It's the like the oil pastels.
Ah, yes. Okay, great.
So it'd be more of a professional grade of. But that's an idea too. I mean, the materials we have that empty gravel lot. We have the empty cement plaza in front of our building. We have our windows. We have our lobby. We have large brick space, which could serve as a canvas for light or projection. So think of all the assets of the outside of the building.
Yeah.
And what might we do for the community, and what might serve the community in a fun way, so we get people of all ages involved. Those are my questions. And I know Marianne has a great idea proposal, but I feel that she should be the one to present it to all of you.
Yeah,
As residents of Sherwood, are there any particular needs that you've seen that we could possibly address through a community art project, or a need that has struck you as you interact with students or families or small businesses?
Only thing I know, during June, it's pretty hot. So in the sense of, I know the fountain will probably be up and running, and probably putting anything water-wise in that gravel lot's probably not that good of an idea. We'll have a mud bog.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of ways of maybe helping people be cool during the summertime.
what about a
No.
light show, John? Like if the water is spraying, can you control the fountain so that you can put projecting some laser lights on the water to project the solstice or the sun or something like that, or even projecting it onto the Sherwood Center of the Arts building?
Yeah, there's been way back in the day, gosh, early 2000s, there was this thing called this fog display where it's a really high-end like mister system, and it's almost like three-dimensional, like you could project on it and it looks like there's nothing there, but anything you project on and you walk through it, you don't get really all that wet. You get misted, but I don't know what it'd take to kind of pull something like that off. But yeah, lighting on the outside of the building could work. It was just a matter of figuring out from where and electrical and where you put the fixtures so that they have the best impact on the space. As we know, we can light up the cannery square pretty well. Done that before.
There's also so many different traditions and how they celebrate the solstice all over the world. And I was just looking at like what they're doing in Sweden and how the indigenous peoples of the Americas celebrate, and the dancing that's involved. It's so amazing. I mean, you could do so much with it, but I keep thinking about that 10 on 10 art installation that the city of Beaverton does. I think it's 10 on 10, where you've got 10 square.
Tiny dances.
Yeah, is it that? What is it? 10 tiny dances. I can
Tiny
see
dance. Yeah.
Mhm. Something that would bring in lots of different traditions, or on how people celebrate the solstice across the globe would be really cool too.
Mhm.
Is Marianne here?
No,
Oh,
I think she's traveling to Hawaii.
oh, well,
Well, it's where her family is.
very
not
nice.
just-
Oh, okay, very good.
I think one thing that she was thinking of for that gravel lot area, and I love the 10 tiny dances. I remember when it was birthed out of the dance community in Portland, and then now it's been moved to Beaverton and taken, city of Beaverton has taken over that, which is a beautiful partnership, I think. But one thing Marianne was thinking of with the gravel lot was creating some kind of natural sculpture with natural objects, and having different people bring items, and then she as an artist or have an artist there to kind of put them together in an artistic way. I think along the lines of Andy Goldsberry, if you're familiar with his work. But I can't speak to it as well as she will be able to. But I think there is possibility, though, to do something in the gravel lot, to do something perhaps with light, to do something perhaps with performance, something that's going to draw people downtown. Our point is to draw people in and hopefully have something that stays there so that people can visit it over the next few days, not have it too temporary.
Did you say Andy Goldsworthy or Goldsberry? Because I know of the, yeah, I know that Goldsworthy does the leaves and the different colored rocks to have a light to dark and a dark to light kind of thing, and does that around trees and bushes and stuff like that, which is really cool.
Yeah.
What about, yeah, and again, I'm just throwing out spaghetti at the wall ideas, but Polaroid snapshots of the community. And you can get small Polaroid snapshots. Then an artist would take the photographs and they would build this sunburst or star out of the community members. Have you seen that artist? I don't remember the name of the artist, but it's beautiful portraits and not even portraits. They're like paintings of scenes and different things, but they're made out of thousands of tiny Polaroid portraits of different people.
Like, is it pointillism a little bit? Like a lot of one large thing made out of small parts?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, how it would relate to Festival of the Light, you know, it would be, I don't know, but I'm just trying to involve like light and, you know, in the community and, but the idea of an artist that's collecting things is a really cool idea.
I did want to correct myself. It is Andy Goldsworthy. Sorry. It's kind of an important name to remember who I was talking about, not whatever else I said.
Oh, Andy Goldsworthy?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's really
Yeah.
amazing work. Love his stuff.
He's kind of the gold standard for environmental, beautiful art out of natural elements.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking back to the rock idea too, I wonder if you could have like a rock decorating station for kids, like, you know, how you find in downtown Sherwood and just throughout Sherwood, little decorated rocks kids have made and left. I wonder if we could have some sort of station by the art center or something.
Yeah. You know, I remember some of you were lucky enough to serve on cultural arts with Roxanne. John will remember, but Roxanne and I had talked years ago, it feels like, about doing something with rocks in the empty lot, since it's already filled with little pebbles, but maybe making some kind of a labyrinth or a path or creating something out of rocks. That would be neat if there were community painted rocks to create even a path through there. You know, it's an empty lot, but every night I see, especially when the restaurant is open, there's kids playing there. There's, you know, it's used as a flat open surface.
Fun to do too. I know you can get them pretty inexpensively. I don't know how long they would stay there before the kids grab them all, but you can buy these glow stones. I was looking at doing that in part of these patios that we're looking to build on our place, but you can put these glow stones in there at night. They'd be charging up all day long, and they look like nondescript rocks until nighttime came along.
Are they solar powered rocks?
Yep.
Would be interesting.
That would be
I love
that. Glow stones.
Yeah, they even sell stuff that you can pour, like if we were to make our own little pieces, you can pour it in the concrete and it does pretty much the same thing.
Oh, yes. I see what you're doing. Yeah. Wow. That's very interesting. Huh. If you just type in glowstones on your computer, you'll see what John's talking about. It's really cool.
Yeah. Like, for example, I'm just looking on Amazon Prime. What is it, like around $20 for 2.4 pounds? But I don't know how much it'd be. There's 500 pieces. They're little tiny pieces of rock. You can get blue and green and a couple different other colors.
They're beautiful.
I know. They're really, it's striking. Huh.
I mean, I like the idea of carrying on our theme of light, you know, and creating creating a path of light in the darkness, or creating
Yeah.
something interesting together as a
Yeah.
community.
Now we got to find the paint version of like the Rain-X, but the stuff that glows in the dark that we can paint on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
That's not damaging.
Glow in the dark, rain works.
Yeah.
Any other themes pop to mind as we think about this?
Can we just send you ideas as we get them? Do we have to make any decisions tonight, or are you just collecting ideas?
Nope, we do not have to make decisions tonight. I'd love to make decisions in our April meeting, which will be in person. Did I mention that? In person.
Right.
But no, we don't need to make any decisions tonight. Hopefully this has sparked some fun ideas though. And I'd love everyone to think about the outside of the building, our tall windows, our corner, giant gravel lot, flat cement surface, and different ages that we can serve.
There's a thing too with your chalk artist. If they use neon in the design, you could hit the image with a standard theatrical light with a particular gel color in it that'll make it look like black light. The black light with the neon kind of look, so that can make it possibly pop as well. You could have a design that just really nondescript during the day, but then once you hit it at night when the light comes on, pops out.
That's cool.
And that would work on concrete.
Well, if it's neon chalk, yeah.
Yeah.
So in the sense of the theatric gel, it's that Congo blue. I did that for a dance party at a couple different kids' parties.
Okay. I'm loving the idea of something participatory, something glowing,
Interesting.
something with some live performance element too, whether it's dance or music. And I love the idea of utilizing an underused space. Just there.
Yeah, I would like to, it would be really fun to just continue to use that gravel lot so much so that it becomes sort of Sherwood's outdoor art place making. We could do some artful placemaking there and really demonstrate to the city that that is not a pad site that can be built on in the future, but that is an area where these ephemeral exhibits and things where people can express art throughout the year can be done outside. It would be really nice to be able to do something like that and continue to have art installations at that location or some kind of art form.
It's a large flat space,
Yeah.
right in the middle of, right outside the art center. So, all right. If anyone else has anything creative to add?
Just off the top of my head, the sense of temporary, Crayola does make a glow in the dark chalk that's totally washable.
And just so we don't reinvent what is already happening, does Sherwood have, someone mentioned painted rocks, does Sherwood have a group, like there in Oregon City, there's Oregon City Rocks, which is a little group that puts that, is there a Sherwood Rocks type group already?
Yes. Yeah, there is a Sherwood Rocks group for sure, online.
Sorry, what do? They collect rocks?
Yeah, so Sherwood has a Sherwood Rocks group, and so they are the ones that paint the rocks, and their kids do, and they do, and so the rocks that you see all around Sherwood are usually done by the Sherwood Rocks group. Yeah, and they have
hide the rock.
and they hide the rocks, and then when you find one, you can go onto the Facebook page and type in the rock and where you found it. It's definitely a fun thing to do, and certainly getting them involved and having them paint just an entire plethora of solstice related rocks to, hide them around. They would absolutely embrace that idea for sure.
Love it. I would love to involve a group that's already excited about that, if that was the direction that we
Yeah. I can't remember her name, but I do know someone that is also on the Robin Hood Festival board that does that. It's in that group.
Let's say I've got a presence online. I'm assuming
It's
there's a
Sherwood
Facebook
Rocks
page.
on Facebook. Yep.
It's a private group.
Okay. So get in that group, people. No,
I'm working on
I
it.
know. I might already be in that group, I think. I don't know.
Jennifer might already have it in.
Yeah, Sky says that, well, she says that Sky knows somebody that belongs to that group.
Yeah, Diana. Do you know Diana? I can't remember her last name. She's also on the Sherwood Robin Hood Festival.
Gotcha.
But she used to run the group. I don't know if she runs it anymore.
Well, please do put June 23rd on your radar, and perhaps the weeks leading up to that, if there's prep to be done. This could be really fun, and we'll talk about it more in April at our meeting and come up with an actual action-based plan for our summer solstice community engagement. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right.
Yep. Thank you so much, Shanda. I learned something new today. So the artist and the glow stones, I want to do something in my backyard with those. So
I know. So cool.
ideas. Okay, moving on. Do we have Counselor Sean Garland online or no?
Did not see him come on.
Do we have any updates from anybody else from the? No? Okay.
I know there's a, I'm sorry. I know there's a pedestrian bridge survey going on right now, and I'm hoping that everyone received that request for participation. I think it went out to everyone.
I went
Okay.
back and tried to watch the minutes of their last meeting that Sean said that they talked about the bridge, but they talked about it for about 5 seconds. So really, I learned a lot about a bunch of other things that weren't bridge related, but
Okay, good. Moving on, others, does anyone have any other business they would like to bring it to the meeting for everybody to talk about or discuss?
I just wanted to let everyone know that I am the parade chair for the Robin Hood Festival this year. So if the arts, and that will be it's always the third weekend in July. So if the Arts Commission is interested in participating in some way, let me know. We've participated, I know the Arts Commission members have participated in the past in some way, but I will be the parade chair and I could sign you up, or you guys can help me out in some other way.
yeah, we walked in. Yeah, we walked in the parade when we were advertising the Unity art thing that we were the public art thing we were doing. We had shirts made, and
it was
awesome.
really fun. It was
Handing
really
balls
fun.
of yarn to everybody, and they're like, "What's this for?"
That's right. Now I remember that. Yeah, that was a fun time. But I will be looking for volunteers to help too. So if anyone's interested in helping be a parade wrangler on the morning of the parade, it's actually really fun. Let me know. There's free
And
coffee.
what
and
is that?
donuts.
Yeah, is that July 16th, Saturday the 16th?
Yeah, it is. Yep. Yeah, and I think this year is going to be a huge parade. Everyone's already excited about it, and I'm getting a lot of interest. And it's a lot of fun. It really is.
everyone's been secretly building floats in their backyard for the last
Yeah.
2 years.
I know. It'll be really
Just me.
interesting to see what comes up. Yeah.
I think I did that
Well,
3
that-
years in a row for my kids, Montessori School of Montessori.
Oh, great.
That was
Good.
fun.
Yeah. It's a good time.
That would be
Very
fun
cool.
to have something exciting to
Okay.
announce
Anybody
to the
else?
community.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Anybody else has any other business? If not, I think we've gone through the agenda. I'm going to adjourn the meeting at
Mhm.
7:11 p.m. You have some time, you get back. So have a good night and we'll see you in April, face to face,
Sounds great.
Yeah.
right?
Bye, everybody. Take care.
Good night.
Night.
Bye, take care.
Thank you so much, everyone.